was towed to the property. Your mom come out of pocket.
All right, guys, welcome back here.
Now this one, Dad, you're gonna want to
yeah.
sit down, and this one you're gonna love, because he talks a bunch of technical shit which you're just gonna want to rip him apart on.
You're back with us at Beamer and Son Garage, and we're back with
pulling that distributor gear out. And, oh, keep in mind it's bronze, by the way, in this.
It is.
But I can show you guys.
Hey, man, that explains why a valve hit a piston then, because I mean, if it's got a bronze gear, it's got to have a hell of a cam in it. So that would explain why an engine like that would smack a piston.
You know that it's a nightmare to pull that gear out of the engine.
Oh, it is, huh? Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, it is. It's pretty
part
ridiculous.
2 to bring this 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner.
You gotta pull the timing cover, you gotta pull the carburetor to pull the gear.
Back alive.
I mean,
3
and try to get it running
years
again. So, part 1, we knew we weren't going to get it running. We were just trying to diagnose the issue. And unfortunately, some of our followers and viewers thought, "Oh, yeah, we're going to get it running." No, no. We're just right now we're trying to figure out what happened to it, guys. So, you know, it locked up 12 years ago.
He even
what
makes
caused
the promise in this video that once they get monetized, there'll be more done to cars.
Listen, this is a guarantee, and I stand on this shit. Barry could be monetizing as big as anybody he shouts out, and the money still wouldn't go into these cars, guys. Listen, man, he's had these cars for 20 years, man. You mean to tell me in them 20 years Barry never got, well, he probably never did get a tax check because he didn't work enough. But, I mean, he never had no money to put in these cars? I mean, so why would YouTube money change for him? Absolutely nothing. I mean, he would just take that money and buy crack and weed.
First thing we did today was we pulled the battery hold down off.
Distributor hold down?
Pulled to clear out of the car.
Distributor hold down.
And one of our subscribers says, "Hey, maybe it's the gear down inside the engine where it locks into the camshaft, maybe it froze up and broke." Well, we pulled the hold down, we pulled the battery, or the distributor out, and I could see in there.
Look, y'all see that bronze gear? Look at the color on that. That's bronze.
Well, this is a man that don't know the difference between an aluminum copper condenser and aluminum condenser, so I mean.
That's as stock as they come. Look at that gear. That's bronze. Look at that. Look at that.
But you can see the teeth with that gear, and it's not a bronze gear. It is a bronze gear. And it matches up with the cam. It's not broke.
You don't even know what a bronze gear looks like.
Our friend Rodney.
You better cool the nicotine off them glasses. It's got everything written yellow.
That's not the issue at all. So that was pretty much you know, not a win. So we were kind of hoping it was something like that.
That engine's bone stock.
Which, boy, I don't know how you'd go about trying to fix that. That's a nightmare. You'd have to, I don't know what you have to do to fix that gear. Whew. Thank God that's not it.
You don't know. He don't even know.
Mopar guru.
He don't even know.
Don't know how you pull that shaft out, you know.
Try a magnet, Barry. Try a strong magnet, bud. And if it's got some oil building up on it, you might have to get you a long pair of nose pliers. It'll pull right out, I promise.
Broke in half. Literally, all you gotta do is pull the top gear out, and chances are the bottom gear would fall out through the fucking oil pump side on the outside of the fucking block.
I mean,
or if not, you take a
unbelievable,
screwdriver, a small screwdriver, push it up through the block, and grab it with a magnet and pull it out.
but you see now why he has 95 cars and they're all set and not running, because he don't know shit. I'm not a Mopar man, and I know that fucking shaft full. I mean, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I mean,
Barry, don't try it, man. Dude, they can't break, Barry. They're made to the block. Their cast is one unit. That does nothing.
sometimes they got some oil buildup or carbon on the other end of them, and you got to get in there with a pair of long unit pliers and grab a hold of it.
Hey, Barry, you do know, to prime that engine, you have to pull that gear out, right?
Right. You know, I mean, you don't know dick. I mean, that's why he shit's like it is.
Gear where the slot of the distributor itself fits in. That's all good. So there's no issue there. So we failed there. Sorry, Rowdy. Good idea, but no. Good try, but no cigar.
If that was a fail, what's letting it sit for another 3 fucking years with no engine in it? What's that count as? A catastrophe? And oops, we tried, but we failed again. I'll get to it one day while trees grow up through the center of the engine.
Listen, man, Barry ain't never owned it, but he's so used to failing in life, dude. He don't even realize when he's winning because he fails so much.
We'll just keep digging in. This is part 2, and only day 2 of, and of course the sun's already went down. Of trying to figure out what is going on.
Barry, I have a feeling the sun is definitely going down.
Old car. Why the engine locked up?
They won't
we want to get it running again. It's been 12 years. It's way been, past due. I didn't have the money to buy any gaskets or parts
Listen.
And even though my great son offered, I said no. And I wouldn't let him do it. And so, I do have a little bit of money now. We're not making any on YouTube. But that's going to change, I hope. With your guys' help, make sure you guys hit the like button down there and subscribe. So, maybe we could change that. If we can get some help from you guys out there that are watching, leave a comment. Let us know if you like this content. Let us know if you like this car. We're trying to bring this old car back from the dead. 12 years is.
Hey, can you guys read that? Where it says 281 views in 3 years thing? Trying to bring it back as of 3 years ago. Do y'all get the fucking promise he just made? If he becomes monetized, the promise he just made, word for fucking word, was, if you guys push these videos, get me monetized, we will build cars. I will start putting all these 86 cars back on the fucking road. We'll have money to spend on parts. FYI, to fix said cars.
Okay, but let's stop. I mean, this is how you know that he could have all the money in the world and it's still, unless he could pay, if he could pay somebody to do it, he would. Listen, he has 2 motorhome 440 sitting there. That's supposed to be good motors. He has motors for that fucking thing. All he has to do is pull one and put one in. I mean, he literally a week's worth of work for somebody like Barry, as old as he is, and probably only can work so much. But he wants to own that shit or not before he gets too tired to do anything. And with a kid like Ryan, that's his knowledge is extremely limited. A week's worth of work, maybe a week and a half to pull 2 motors, put one in, and that car could have been on the road years ago. I mean, he wants you to believe that in 15 and 12 years, he never could buy a 440. But guys, listen, man. Let's see. When did graveyard cars start popping?
I don't know.
Graveyard cars and Gas Monkey. I mean, when you guys...
Gas Monkey 2014, graveyard cars, I don't know, 20...
Actually get popping. Because, listen, these cars wasn't big money cars, 69 Charger shit. I mean, they was... Listen, Gas Monkey, graveyard cars is what made these cars fucking... a Mopar where they're crazy. Like Chargers and shit. Before that, though... A car like Austin's, man, I had a chance 15, well no, you're 25, so it'd have been 25 years ago to buy a car just like Austin's. The dude had 3 of them, $500 a piece.
Yeah, but let's get one thing clear. Even a car like mine and a 68, 69 Charger would have been 2 totally different price classes.
Yeah, but I mean, back then you'd see them for $2,500, $1,200. I've seen them for $1,200. I remember seeing 2 of them for $1,200, and that was for the fucking pair of them, dude. I mean,
way before my time, but.
Been dead.
I think
it's got like
DF, you know what I'm talking about. That Super B, Hemi Super B. I think if I'm not remembering right, it was $2,500, $3,500 for that back in the 80s.
Right, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I mean, like this road. Even now, this Roadrunner's not a big money car. I mean, it's not. They're fucking not that one. It's not
because it's low price class. It doesn't have hardly any options.
He says in the other video he bought the hood for that motherfucker. It didn't have that hood on it, man. I mean, that hood ain't never been bolted to that car. Fuck, you can't bolt it on. They're fucking hinge ripped about
everything. Yeah. Let us know what you think about the car. What do you,
same engine color, though.
What your plans would be with your car.
I mean,
right now, we're just trying to get it running.
He said he bought the...
It's locked up, so we're going to try to get the engine unlocked.
It is painted the same color, so maybe I'm wrong, guys.
Yesterday, we thought the... you
can watch the other video that we did and see what he says and see what happens.
Listen, and here's some push rods that basically just fell out of the engine. And there's the push rods. And I didn't loosen that rocker shaft at all. And there's the push rods. So I thought, well, they'd be bent. No.
God damn, Barry.
You'll explain that, Dad?
The car has set for fucking 12 years, your words. And wasn't running good before that for the 3 before that. So for 12 years that car sat with no oil pressure, Barry. I mean, everything in that motor is bled down. I mean, if I would be shocked if you couldn't push every single one of them motherfucking
It's not.
down.
Bitch 220s, fucking 283. It's only sat for 6 months.
No, I mean, even at 6 months, so if the lifters ain't brand new, they're gonna bleed down. I mean, they're gonna have
fall out
wear.
of the engine. Luckily, they didn't fall down in. And so
What are they gonna fall down into?
we took a hammer and we tapped on each valve yesterday on the
Valley?
video. If you see the video yesterday, to see if they make a different sound, and of course it determines the valves actually, smack the piston. If the timing chain would have popped, these Chryslers are like a 350 Chevy, an interference engine.
You're goddamn right, Barry. But the chances of that happening, you can Google it. I can Google it right now and show you. It is like it would be 1 in 100.
It's not a dual overhead cam engine, like a Honda or something.
I mean, they're technically a non-interference engine, but they're not, man. Do you know how many small block Chevys, dude, I've had time and change break in, dude, and just replace time and change was good to go? I mean, at least 10 of them.
Do you know how many factors would have to line up? How much RPM you'd have to be given it? How much everything would factor in?
The stars and moon would have to line up. Now, if it has a big cam in it, guys, and had a bunch of lift, then yes, 100%. But that's what it takes for that to happen. They designed these engines with enough clearance because they look for shit like that happen. Go watch a lot of YouTubers that tear apart these old engines, and the timing chain is so stretched on the car, man, that the valves are overlapping anyway when it's running because the timing chain's stretched. I mean, god damn. He's so stupid, man. I don't think I've ever seen a small block, a carbureted Chevy motor, a carbureted fucking Ford motor, or Chrysler motor, or an AMC for that matter, that has ever broke a timing chain and smashed a valve in a piston when the motors are stock. I don't think I've ever seen one. I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but
Did my fucking 400 have that pad right there?
I don't remember. Fucking pick one back.
Chain lets go, the valves will smack the pistons, and you'll bend every valve in the motor, or at least half of them.
How?
And so I've determined so far that that's not the case.
Stop.
And when it happened 12 years ago, the engine was running, it was sounding good.
Listen, even if what you're saying is correct, how's it going to be at least half the valves?
And I was messing with the distributor. It was running really
Would it be 2 cylinders?
And I mean, advancing the distributor and got to run really good for a few minutes, and then all of a sudden it started running crappy again, then it just locked up tighter than a drum. It's been like that ever since.
So hang on, Barry. You do know to time an engine by ear. You don't just grab the distributor and fucking spin it.
Well, you see him
360 degrees, right?
You seen him with Super Sam's when Super Sam's trying to start that shit, dude. He's not turning that distributor like really slow. He's taking that distributor and whipping it while Sam's cranking on it.
Yeah, like you do little movements.
So we're basically backing up and punting today. We pulled the distributor, we checked the bronze gear, and that's all looking good. And the cam, everything's looking like it's all in good shape there. And we'll just keep digging. So, we're not going to get, starting and running, probably no time soon. It's going to be a long, drawn-out process, guys.
3
my friend Jedediah
fucking years.
Scott Speed Shop. Jedediah.
Don't go bug it, man. You're good, man. Don't do that.
Well, Jedediah, if I had this in your shop,
listen to this,
and I had your dad helping, and you helping, and me, we might be able to get it running in one day, maybe. But it's that.
You need 2 other grown-ass men to fix. Jesus freaking Christ.
I'm cold. I mean, my hands are frozen right now. I got a glove on one hand and no glove on the other.
Wow.
It's so cold.
So would Jade and his dad's hands, but they're still out there doing it. They're not crying about it. I mean,
yeah.
Tough
guy.
guy.
Froze to the ground.
Yeah, you couldn't even
and
get
it
dirt on the ground,
gets
tough guy.
Freezing.
It was cold when I was there.
It's not going to be an easy task, so we'll just keep chucking away at it, until we figure it. Out. So.
3 years ago.
Next year, follow. Check out our
he
friend
hasn't
James
touched
Phillips
this in
at
3
Active
years.
Auto Parts. Check out our new friend Pole Barn.
Don't go bug anybody that you guys heard him shout out in this video. Thank you all for stopping in. I figured we'd do some Roadrunner content because I might as well get the view out of it. Barry don't know how to fix it, so he'll never get the views out of it. So see you guys in the next one. Much love. You want to support the channel, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Go check out Mako and everybody that's on the community tab. I have people I have to list. I just haven't done yet.
Hold on.
And then go check out the main channel, Poor Man Speed Shop, to see our 74 Dodge Charger Rally that we're putting back on the road. It's sat since 2010.
Hold on. You didn't shut us down, did you?
No.
Because he's right, and I knew I was right. He is so stupid. He don't even understand. He's right. They are non-interference engines. Non-interference engines. Not interference engines. You dumb motherfucker. That's what I was saying. He's so stupid, dude. Because every time he talks about this shit, I sit here and I think, man, you're right. It's non-interference. That can't happen. If it was an interference engine, then the valve can hit a piston. Non-interference, they designed these to break timing chains and shit, man. Jesus Christ, he is so fucking stupid. He's 100% right though. There's non-interference.
That's why only when shit gets done with Super Sam's around.
I mean, if it was an interference engine, Barry, that would be a problem. That would be a strong possibility. It's a non-interference. Hence non.
You don't know what that word means.
Fucking idiot.
So see you guys in the next one.
I mean, I forgot more than you ever.
Much love, you guys. Bye-bye.